support the workers in their bad times. This bad time is for sure CSR, corporate social responsibility. What is the responsibility towards a society? Now that person will require at least 4 to 5 days for the relaxation and he'll come back. The social security, if it is given to them, they'll have a kind of independency, saying that hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Abhilash Chandra from the Department of Commerce and Management in Vidyashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to all the students. In this session, I'm going to teach you about the need as well as the objective of social security. So what exactly a social security is? In the fifth session, I have explained you properly. If you have not watched it, please do watch the fifth session, and only then you are supposed to watch the session number 6. What exactly this session is all about? That is objectives of social securities. Employees, laborers. The minute you hear these terminologies, what exactly you feel is there is a person who is working for you. There are people who are always there to make your company the number one. So this is what you are supposed to do for them. That is social security, giving them an assurance that I'm there for you when you want me to be there for you. So here, when we go with the objective, why one should actually go with social securities? See, as a human, we are supposed to understand the another human being. We need to know that what exactly the difficulties that person faces. And if possible, if it is really possible, we need to help him to cross those hardships. Now here, the first one, if you understand, that is support the workers in their bad time. So this bad time is for sure even for employer, laborer, employees. When employer is in a bad time, he wants the employees and the laborers to understand him and work for him. In the meanwhile, if the employees or the laborers are in the bad time, what do they expect from the employer? It's a big question mark. If people understand this, the industrial relationship will be very good. There won't be any disputes. And one thing which I'll be very assured of, employer should always treat the employees as their son and daughter. That means the reason why I want you people to understand this situation like this is the employee and the laborer will always treat the employer as a parently figure, as a godly figure. So what exactly the employer should do? He need to provide that security for his or her employees and the laborers. Now pay proper attention when they are not useful for organization. There are some times which comes, say there are 1,000 employees, 500 laborers. All the 1,000 plus 500 will not be useful. Still, you need to understand, there was a time when you were in need, they were there for you. And now what exactly it is? When they are in need, you should be there for them. Next is help them at the time of their retirement and old age. See, human is not immortal, he is mortal, isn't it? This is also a phase of life where that person will actually become old. This is also an age where that person is no more useful for the organization. But we should never forget the contribution what he has done for the industries, for the company, for the organization when he was young, when he had age, and he didn't go anywhere. He was there with us. He used to stand with us. Now it is a time that we need to stand with him. Next is support them when they are sick and disabled. See, these things, when I start explaining it to you, you people feel that yes, the employer should do all these things. But to whom the employer should do all these things? To each and every laborer, employee who is loyal to the organization, who had given their time, sweat, everything to the organization. The people who actually trusted the employers as a god. So these people should be treated so that if they are sick, if they are disabled, who is there to look after them? Will the government look after them? A question mark. So who should actually do it? The employer. Provide source of income when they are unemployed. Now you may have a question. They're unemployed. Why is that we are supposed to give them income? Now, when they used to work, we have already paid the salary. It is all done and dusted. But let me tell you here, it is not like that. It's always like this. That is the sentiments of human being, which you should know. But in this 21st century, the competition is there. People forget what the other person has done for them. But here, what exactly you should do is the social securities kind of a thing is that these all should actually compensate a person when he is unemployed. So whenever he needs that amount of cash, the employer should plan accordingly, saying that if he's unemployed, what should he do? So that when he was employed, take savings from him and then give it to him when he requires it. Contribute in removing his hardship and his family members, his as well as his family member hardship. We are supposed to always minimize it. If we can, please reduce it. Next, we have provide the support when no one is there in his or their life has stand by. Develop a healthy and happy society for living. See, this is what the standard of living is. The standard of living. We need to always not think about how we are supposed to be in the society. Even we should also go for the contribution of the society, saying that we need to improve everybody's standard of living. That is the reason all the MNC company or all the top companies, what they do is they do something called CSR. Corporate social responsibility. What is the responsibility towards a society? So when we go with all these things, one of the things is what social securities, which will actually make the standard of living little high. Avoid worries of weaker section of the society and live a tension-free life. So this is where we are supposed to be. Always we need to go with the happiness. If we can actually contribute something to the society, something to somebody, now that is what the human nature will define it. Attract better employees who keep future in mind for better life. Lead a happy life even after retirement and old age also. Contribute in development of society and nation both. Now, we need to understand, it's not just the employer who should feel that the laborers or the employees are working for me, I'm giving them, so it is all done. It's really not. Your employees, your laborers are working really hard only for more productivity so that they get little bonus. But in return, what is that you are doing? You are giving them salary, you are giving them bonus, all you are giving. But one thing you are doing indirectly, that is, you are going with their life standards. It will definitely increase. When they will increase, even the country GDP will also increase. Per capita income of the person will increase. So all these things are what you are contributing to the society at large. So you should contribute it with open hearts. The need of social security. Why there should be a need for social security? Now I'll give you like 5 to 6 examples why the social need is required. The first one, when I tell you, is say retirement. The second one is maternity leave. The third one is unemployment. Fourth one, some disabilities will happen, accident will happen, a person will lose something. Now, all these things are what? The need for the social security, because life is uncertain. The way the business is uncertain, life is also uncertain. So, the first one we have is medical treatment is required when an employee falls sick. Now, let me tell you, if you consider your employees as just an employee, you will not go with all these things. But if you consider your employees as your children, definitely you will go for this. During the period of his alignment, he remains absent. So when he remains absent, you are supposed to cut the salary. That is what the law says, right? Of the organizational law which you people have made. So what exactly you should do is, don't do that. Now that person will require at least 4 to 5 days for the relaxation and he'll come back. But those 4 days, if you don't pay him money, what will he eat? How will his family be? Now, what exactly the family will go through for those 4 days or 5 days? There are people who will fall sick for a month. Now, what exactly they do? Now, that is the reason you need to have social security. Now, those securities will actually take care of the person. Those securities will actually protect the person from all these uncertainties. Say sickness. In a year, at least 4 to 5 days or 4 to 5 times, people will fall sick. Now, what is that social security? That should be like a protection for him, saying whatever happens, my company is there who have actually planned for me and I'll be very secured. So for his own maintenance and the maintenance of his family, has also for his medical treatment, monetary support. See, this is what the monetary support is required. So social security provides such supports. So for any kind of a sickness, where he falls sick, for his treatment, for his family maintenance, for his maintenance, we need what? The monetary support. That monetary support will be given by whom? By the social securities, which is offered by the organization. Second is women employees, when they are on the family ways, cannot attend duties. Cannot. We have this post as well as pre. We call it as a prenatal and postnatal period. Now that is a time when women actually goes for the maternity leave. Now the law itself says that you are supposed to go with a paid leave for these people because they are on the way of making family. Even in the society, we are supposed to allow this. And who should take care? That is the organization. On what grounds they will actually take care? On the grounds of social securities, they will take care. That is, if they cannot come and work, no issues. You need to give them that allowance. You need to give them the monetary benefit. You need to give them the flexible time hour for the organization. And after that, that is a post-natal happens, you are supposed to welcome them with the open arms. Now, they need help and support for their sustenance. Social security measures provide maternity benefits to such women. Again, that is why we need social security. The next one we have is, there is a possibility to meet with an accident. See, accidents are what? Uncertain, but this uncertainty is certainly 21st century. Now, there are possibility that a person would have lost his arm, leg, or any part of his body. Now, what is he doing? He was working for you. Now, after that, what will he get? What his family will get? Who should actually take care of him? Who should take care of his family? That is what the compensations which will happen in the social security will take care of what he was doing and how he will live in the future. So the employees work on machines. Usually they meet accident. The accident may cause injury, making an employee partially disabled or total disabled. Now, who will take care? The employers should take care. It may also cause death. Now, under this, please understand this. If partially disabled or totally disabled, it's fine, but the person is living. But if it is a death has occurred in the organization while using the machine, now the employer cannot give life to his family. So what is that he does? If the person was a sole breadwinner, now who will actually take care of the family? That's a big question mark. The social security will actually compensate each and everything. So that's the reason we need social security. Old age. Old age is always look like a curse. Now that's why we have written here, old age is a curse to most human being, as during such time they lose their ability to perform work and cannot earn. That's the reason. Again, the social security, if it is given to them, they'll have a kind of independency, saying that after my retirement also, my organization is there who will take care of me. I don't need to be dependent on anybody. Employee's job is not secured. Very true. It's very uncertain now. They remain afraid of losing the job anytime. So even for that, the small duration from one job to another job, when they get it, you have 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, sometimes it is 1 year. Now that is what social security, if it is there, what happens is at least we can actually survive in those hardship. Present business scenario adds to their apprehension. And the last one is company retrenches employees when their service are not required. So even for that, even for those time, we need social securities, and those social securities will actually make us feel independent rather than dependent. So these are the needs of social securities. Now you can comment in the comment box saying that on what basis the social security should be given. Please do write it. If you have any doubt regarding this session, please do call me. I'm always there to help you. I'll see you when I see you.